Welcome, welcome. Hello. Wait. Give me 1 second. There we go. Game. I was afraid for a second that the game wasn't showing up. So welcome to stream today. We're gonna be mostly doing some wood cutting because that's a pretty quick way to get cash in this game. Um, as well as just general leveling up. We may do some fighting later on in the stream, but for now it's just kind of gonna be a I'm gonna be talking with you guys and while doing the wood cutting. I'm gonna have the music on. Not gonna have it on real loud. Oh yeah. Um, did you get is the special edition on sale? Because I know it comes with two of the DLCs. Um, where is it? Where's... There we go. The best song in the game. Yeah, the anniversary edition. Ah, okay. Well, I wish you luck on that. I hope that goes well. I happened to get the version that came with the Xbox 360, so I didn't really I didn't pay for it. It just came with my Xbox 360. So I'm just kind of... I don't really have it on PC, so I can't get mods for it. It's the only thing. So I'm at the point in this game where I can start chopping down yew trees, which are... Oh, 8. I mean, yeah. So, yew trees are pretty, good to chop because they provide, like, each log is a lot of money, and also it takes a while to chop down. Gladly, there doesn't seem to be many people in this area, so it's not going to be, like, everyone clamoring for these. You can also see, that I have that I got the Pride event sweater and scarf. And I'm also rocking the, Easter Bunny outfit. Cause, why not? I'm Benui. Yes, Benui. No, I did, end up... For this game, this is like the only game that I've done this, but for this game, I ended up going with the, male player model rather than the female player model because I didn't really like the shape of the female player model. It just didn't feel like me, honestly. Like, other games, I usually go the other way, but, like, this one, it just didn't... Like, and it doesn't really matter all that much. It's just that it just... I don't know, it didn't look like how I want to. And there seems to be less customization with the player than there is in a lot of other games. So how's everyone in chat doing? Wow, that was only one fucking log. Wow. Thanks, game. Jeez, oh man. There we go. Oh yeah, Starfield. I don't know how to feel about Starfield, honestly. Starfield is, like, I'm hoping they don't do the same thing they did with, like, Fallout, like, the Fallout series, or, like, what they've been doing with, like, Elder Scrolls recently, which has just been, like, either doing nothing with it or shafting the series so badly that it just, like, falls out of favor with the fans. Because I was one of those people who wanted, like, I wasn't completely optimistic about 76, but I wanted it to be good. And then it wasn't. Yeah, Elder Scrolls 6, we heard about it once and never again. It's kind of a... Is it happening even? Like, we're still getting remakes of, not remakes, ports of Skyrim, so I'm not sure if Elder Scrolls 6 is going to happen or not. But yeah, I was optimistic for 76, and then I played it for like 2 hours after sealing it away. Yeah. I got 76 as like a Christmas present, like months after it came out, and I played it for 2 hours, hated it, stopped playing. It was not great. There was no one else in the game. And like the missions that were there were bare bones and sucked, and it was a lot of looking at terminals, and I didn't like it. Like, way more than anything in 4 or anything in New Vegas. It was just boring. I was also just spawned in a really unfortunate area, I think. Yeah, they finally added NPCs. I have not played it since that one excursion, and I don't know if I'm ever going back to it. It was kind of a, yeah, 76 was them trying something, but it was, like, a dumb idea. Like, I would love a Fallout that takes place, like, just after the war ends, but, like, that one was, but 76 was just not it. Like, there's so much reason for other people to be outside besides, like, the Vault-Tec vaults. So I don't get why they couldn't have just, like, wrote that in. Expecting, other people to act as NPCs is really dumb. You're playing it right now? Oh yeah, like, I would have had Obsidian do it. Like, Fallout New Vegas, and, like, technically the original too, because they share a lot of the same developers. Obsidian would have been the best option. But, of course, Bethesda wanted to do it themselves. And they did. And they absolutely failed because they're Bethesda. And they... Here's the thing. Bethesda can do Elder Scrolls really well. And I think Skyrim is a fine game. I think it is a perfectly serviceable game. They cannot do Fallout. 3 was meh. 4 is yeah. It would need to run on a new engine is what I would say for another multiplayer game. The creation engine just isn't built for it. I don't know how Elder Scrolls Online is, but if it's anything like 76, it's probably bad. But as I was saying, 3 was meh. Like it's okay. It's a serviceable game, and it was like the it was the introduction into 3D Fallout. So I think it worked for at the time. I went back and played it. I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. 4's okay. I'll give it one thing. 4 has good gunplay. 4 has amazing gunplay. I just think it is really shitty story, and they should have workshopped it more. Because the story for the game is, like, the most bare-bones bullshit I've ever heard. Sorry for, like, spoilers for anyone who doesn't know. Yeah, we fixed the horde gunplay, but at what cost? Yeah, the cost is, the main villains being so bare-bones. Once again, sorry for spoilers for anyone who hasn't played, like, this 7-year-old game? 7? How old? Probably 7. The Institute is fucking stupid and still better than Stormcloaks versus Imperials. Yeah, I guess. Like the Institute, there's that tree. Wow. Okay, that was immediate. The Institute, it literally has no reason to exist, and like, whenever you go up to the father, or Sean, or whatever you want to call him, and you ask him why they're doing this, he's just like, I don't know, LaMail. I don't know, LaMail. Get fucked, nerd. My goals are beyond your understanding. Like, it's just the most bare-bones answer that a character could give. And I think they literally just put it in just to, like... Just to be like, hey, we don't know why they're doing this. Just, like, I don't know, do something. And so, like, the writers were like, screw it. And then they just decided to put in the most, like, I don't care answer. Like, I hate when people tell me I don't know as an answer. I mean, not that. Sorry. I hate when people tell me I can't say I don't know as an answer, and, like, expect me to always have an answer. But, like, bro, your entire motivation is, I don't know? Like, that's me creating a D&D character. That shouldn't be a AAA company writing a story. Sorry for the slip up there. I really meant to say, I don't like it when people tell me you can't say I don't know as an answer. And And like at least with Stormcloaks in Skyrim, I didn't really care about the Stormcloaks all that much. They just kind of were there. Yeah. Yeah, Far Harbor was amazing. Far Harbor is like Far Harbor is the slice of the like horror that I would like to see in a Fallout game. It worked well. It's just sad that we couldn't have had the ghoul whale. That ended up getting scrapped, and I would have loved to have a giant monster in the oceans in Fallout 4. Because, let's be honest, 4 was the perfect game for that to happen. It's in Boston, it's in... Are racism or imperialist shitheads? Yeah... I mean, your choice isn't great. But, like... neither, of the two was... took up enough of the story for me to really care all that much, so I just ran around killing dragons. And feeling bad for the one dragon you had to kill that, like, helps you out. And I know that's optional, but I wanted the cool shit. I wanted the cool shit, but at what cost? But, you don't have to kill him, you just... I mean, I did create an alternate save, so I can go back and do that. Did you know that, his voice actor is fucking Charles Martinet, the Mario dude? Like... Yeah, you can't lie. Yeah, his voice actor is Charles Martinet, the Mario dude. And yet they, still had Chris Pratt play Mario in the Mario movie. I'm sorry, but, like, what the hell? Anyways... Fallout, oh yeah. So, New Vegas is peak story for Fallout, and Fallout 4 is peak, like, gameplay. Because the gunplay is just better, and you're not relying on VATS the entire time. Because New Vegas, I couldn't hit a fucking thing, scoping, or, like, hip firing. But 4... I legitimately hardly ever used VATS. I almost always did gunplay, because it was just easier for me to do that. Not having to conserve action points, not having to stop sprinting to get action points. Like, the gunplay in that game is just so much better, plus you have the melee, so even if you run out of ammo, you have an option. Whereas in Fallout New Vegas, you need to switch weapons to do melee. Gun bashing is a, at least Skyrim didn't waste their entire budget. Yeah. Yeah. Oblivion is better. I've not played Oblivion. Legitimately, I have not played Oblivion. Like, controversial opinion, I have not played any other game. I tried, it was horrendous, lol. Sounds like it. They pay, like, how much for the not the Skyrim. How much for the, Star Trek man? How much did they pay for him? I want too much. Okay. How much of the budget? Give me percentage, please. I need to, like... I need to see this. This is, like... I want to know. How much of the budget did they blow on this man? It's not public selling. Aw, shit. So is it just like one of those, is it like an statement from one of the employees just telling them like, yeah, we spent too much on this man? Is that what happened? Because I'm like, I completely understand that then. But yeah, back to with Fallout, I think like I would like to have like an entire game that is set up like Far Harbor with everything except like the fucking virtual reality minigame or something like that, where it was like that shit was horrendous, honestly. Whoever at Bethesda thought that was a fun idea should be locked up for torture. Yeah, but marine armor is worth it. I mean, it is worth it, but like, did they really have to actually make it worth doing that? It's totally worth it, but like, that was still hell to go through. I mean, like, the same way, like, all the money I got from working, like, an overly busy shift was worth it, but it was still hell. It doesn't mean that it wasn't absolute suffering. It just means I was compensated for my suffering. But yeah, other than that, I think a Fallout game set up like Far Harbor, even if it was a shorter game, because I know, like, you can only keep a horror game so long before it gets not scary anymore. Like, I think that's why, that's why certain games just, like, absolutely, like, horror games absolutely flop, is they're too long. Security Breach is definitely one of those situations, but I think there's multiple reasons that game isn't scary. A, the oversaturation of FNAF. B, the, like, the game's a lot, like, it's a lot more stylized than any of the other games. Like, it's a bit more cartoony looking than, like... And then, like, there's no fucking darkness in the game. It is incredibly bright everywhere. Which, like, is odd. Because you would think it was just too ambitious for Steel. Yeah. No, I agree with that completely. I think the game should have been shorter, a little bit more linear, and they could have turned the brightness down and just, like, hit a lot of the problems behind darkness and invisible walls. There is a lot of jank with that game, and it doesn't work as a horror game because of that. And that's what I would feel if there was a more horror-themed Fallout game. Is it would need to be Todd would be Todd would be blaming Todd Howard for issues in any game is the funniest shit I've seen. So like here, like a horror-themed Fallout would need to be made by Obsidian, because Obsidian's just better at like doing stuff than than Bethesda for the most part. And then it would need to be only so long. He must be held accountable, yeah. The game can only be so long before like it wears off. I also would like another ocean setting because the water is scary to people just like instinctively. I'm not I love the ocean, but if like a seaweed brushes up on my leg, I'm still gonna fucking freak out for a second. Like, my brain is like, it is so many spiders, it is so many creatures, there is something grabbing you. And, like, I know that, like, thalassophobia, or fear of the ocean, is an untapped market, and I've only, like, seen 3 or 4 games, like, take advantage of it. Subnautica, Barotrauma, and, like, what was the other one? What was the other, like, diving game? Fucking, Iron Lung, that's what it was. Yeah, I've only seen, like, a couple of games do that. And I think along with, like, how Fallout has a lot of, like, robots and stuff, they could do, like, a, they could do, like, some submechanophobia stuff, like, they have, like, some underwater, like, diver robot or something like that. I don't know. Just spitballing ideas, trying to think of, like, how a, like, watery horror Fallout would work. And then we set it in the most terrifying American setting we can, Florida. Or we set it in fucking Florida. Fallout Miami. Detroit doesn't have an ocean. That's the problem. Detroit doesn't have an ocean. So, like, I get what you're saying, but there is no ocean. That's already a thing? Shit, man. When did that happen? That has to be a mod. It is a fucked up lake. Okay, it does have a fucked up lake. You know what? We could change it to be like giant lake. Okay, so it's a mod. Okay. Fair. Yeah, I guess Detroit could work. It would also make sense as like a target for like considering it's based on the 50s, it would make sense that they would like take that China would try and take out the the leading car manufacturer of the United States. Oh yeah, another thing that I just want to like put out there while we're talking about Fallout is, as much as I didn't like base Fallout 3, I thought the Pit DLC was great. Not that I'm slightly biased, but I thought it was great. I liked the setting, and I liked how they did like the gladiatorial arena with the radiation as a timer. I think that is a great use of mechanics because it rewards you for like stocking up on Radaway, and like there's baby cannibalism on makes. Okay then. I just read that. Okay. I know what you mean, but that is phrased like Fallout fans everyone. I mean, I need to get I only had Fallout 4 on my Xbox, but I need to get it on this PC because I want to stream the Whispering Hills mod. Whispering Hills is such a good mod, and the version on Xbox is outdated. And I didn't realize this, but like a couple versions ago, they added like a furry character into it, and they gave that fox girl a fucking rack. That woman has like a yeah. That fox woman has like 2 fucking blimps for a chest. Like, they did not need to go that hard on the character design for a mod character. Not only that, but like a joke companion, too. Oh yeah, I actually tried to use the Anthrofox and player character mod on Xbox. It broke my player model. So now my player model looks like the Xbox Pride logo. It is a fucking mess of textures of like every different color imaginable and a tail. It is a mess. There is no other way to describe it than if the Xbox Pride logo was made into a fursona. It is ludicrous, and I don't know what I did. All I did was install the mod and begin, and restarted my, like, playthrough. Absolutely insane glitch. Though I guess that's what I get for using mods on a fucking Xbox, I guess. Like, because I can't just go into the files and fix it. But yeah, the mods for Fallout 4 are ridiculous. My Xbox playthrough, I used Whispering Hills, a mod that replaced ghouls with zombies that only died with headshots. The Complete Darkness mod, and like the horror weapons, and then there was something like evil, like more evil raiders, where like the evil raiders would have like prisoners, and they would have like more screwed up shit in their camps. So like it's like actually going into like a raider camp where they would have like a bunch of like skeletons of their victims and stuff like that. What I essentially did is I made like a horror playthrough. And I think it absolutely works in that universe. Yeah. Good. It's a good combo of mods. And I think it actually worked to make me forget how jank the story is. because I was more focused on being chased by Siren Head and like 50,000 zombies. It was like, no joke, Siren Head spawns like a shit ton of enemies with him. So if you hear him, you'll like see like 50 enemies before he gets to you, and it is ridiculous. I do not know if they've patched that, or if the mod is still like that on PC. But last I played, the hordes of enemies that come at you is ridiculous. I also ended up using a mod to try and fix Dogmeat's AI, because Dogmeat would constantly disappear from my game. Like, consistently. And he would just, like, he would just disappear and then reappear, like, days later, and I was getting annoyed of it. Because I didn't know what was going on. And he would just, like, show up again. Randomly. And, like, in a game where I'm, like, switching companions on a dime, it was not fun having Dogmeat, like, every time I send him to the Sanctuary, there was, like, a good chance he would just disappear. Which is not great to say. Oop. Oh yes, I'm going to see my favorite fucking character in this game. Hello, hello, sir. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious, he is hot. Okay. Yes, he is a big man. He is half dragon, half fairy dragon, and he is the hottest. Okay, fish, 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 fish. Fish, spear, fish, spear. There are many ways to hide one's face, much like this. This one? There we go. Rune. Okay. So... Oh man, he's hot. I'm gonna drop one of these and grab the book, because that levels me up once. I'll take hit point. Oh! Yo! Holy shit! They made the stuff free? Wow. Bethesda actually doing something cool for once. I am actually surprised. Though, like, free player icons and flags. Okay. That's serviceable. For this game, I had to do the event, which was just kind of like a lot of talking to characters. Rare Todd W. Oh, don't worry. I'm still gonna blame him for glitches in other games as well as glitches in real life. Have you ever seen the Tumblr post where somebody was Todd came to their school as like a showing people like different jobs. It was like a school in Maryland, and the original poster was like, so because we knew he was coming, I made a joke and was like, when somebody dropped the book and it's like, "Ha, Todd, we turned on clipping, didn't we?" And then like Todd is right behind them and he fucking sighs and he's like, "We're doing this now, aren't we?" That shit fucking I like laughed my ass off first time I saw that, cuz like whether it's true or not, like I don't care if it's fake, that is still funny. Cuz I could totally see that happening. Todd is the type of person that get really pissed that like people are using him for the joke of that, like, and somebody under was like broke blaming Todd for glitches in video games, woke blaming Todd for glitches in real life with him present, and I still cannot get over that, like, the universe set that shit up. If it's not real, like I don't care. Don't tell me that, because that is funny. So what are like I've seen one of the older Elder Scrolls games, not Oblivion, but like one of the older ones, like where they're like dungeon crawler type games. I want to see if I could like maybe try and like get access to playing one of those. That's a question of how the hell would I do that? And how never mind, I'm not gonna say the next part, but like, is it like, are they on Steam, or is it like a I would have to find it problem? And like, I don't know if I would stream it, but I know I would just play it in my like spare time. Because that sounds like an interesting thing. You know, like the older Elder Scrolls games, like the ones that were like dungeon crawler type games rather than like a 3D game. Because I know there's at least one. Oh, they're free on Steam? Oh shit. That might not... Oh shit, man. I'll have to check that out then. If you can, would you be able to like DM me that? Or like message me that somewhere? Maybe not DMs, but just like generally, would you be able to like link that to me? Thanks. So okay. You don't mind if I get like if I start talking about like some other topic, cuz I got something that I am ready to get heated about. I am ready to drop some fucking like to have an argument, like a one-sided argument about. Okay, so I am tired of the slander of like nuclear energy. Like, holy shit. Everyone's like, oh, it's so fucking dangerous. Like, no, that's the oil and gas companies telling you that shit. They just want to keep their fucking, their monopoly on energy. Like, the coal and gas companies will tell you that, like, all the other energies are bad. Like, wind is killing birds, and, like, hydro is killing, like, whatever, and that they're the only one that isn't killing animals, and it's like, no, you aren't. There's a fucking fire in the ocean. Like, everyone says, like, oh, Chernobyl, oh, Fukushima, like, shit, man, like, that was because Chernobyl was run wrong. Chernobyl was, like, a complete fucking flop because of the fact that, like, the Soviets sent people that were not ready for the task. They, like, the Russians do not know how to run shit. Especially then. Like, they were oligarchs, essentially. Keep the food for the, like, rulers, and, like, everyone else starves. Like, so they sent people that were probably, like, general engineers, not nuclear engineers. Yeah. Like, it was just mismanaged. And, like, yeah, like, and it was able to be cleaned up. Now, Fukushima happened because of natural disaster. Like, I wouldn't build any sort of power plant on a place that, like, gets, like, constant, like, earthquakes and shit. That's just a thing about location. Yeah. Thorium's nice. I think. I need to look more into thorium, honestly. But, like, I do not trust, all the shit people say about nuclear. Because, like, I could say the same shit about oil and gas. You light one match next to one of these goddamn pipelines, and you're blowing a city sky high. Like, these motherfuckers don't know how lead pipes work. Because, like, holy shit, I just get... Nice! Nice. You got a sub on Sangrias? I did too. Here. I got emotes. There you go. Just showing you the emotes. But yeah, nuclear isn't bad. Nuclear energy is perfectly fine. And anyone who tells you that it isn't has been gaslit by the oil and gas companies. The coal companies, the oil companies, the gas companies, whatever. It is absolute BS that, like, people tell me, like, oh, the smoke coming out, that's nuclear, and it's like, no, it's not. It's fucking water vapor. It's steam. You idiot. It is literally boiling water. That is what a nuclear reactor does. It boils water. Like, do you know how energy works? Like, do you know how an oil and gas power plant works? They boil water. And then these people tell me, "Oh, it's nuclear gas." And it's like, "No, it isn't." I could say the oil coming out of the ground no matter what. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Like, they're all anyone who anyone, like, on, like, TV who's saying that nuclear is bad has been definitely paid by the oil companies. Let's be honest. And it's not even, like, an argument of, oh, but what about nuclear waste? We've known how to take care of nuclear waste for decades. For, like, at least a decade. Dog, turn it off. The drills aren't made by God. There is no oil in the Bible. I love when people's argument are like, oh, this shit was in the Bible. Well, you know what else was in the Bible? Your fucking car. And yet you drive it. But yeah, like, these motherfuckers are like, oh yeah, but what about the nuclear waste? It's like, we know how to take care of nuclear waste, sir. Like, the only thing stopping us from doing nuclear is having trained people to do it. And there are many smart people out there from all different backgrounds, which I am sure would be able to be trained to do that stuff. Like, the job market needs people who can do that. That is the only problem I can see, is like, those people aren't going to be paid enough and they're not going to do their job. Because, like, you need to pay people to do that. You don't, like, you don't expect people to just, like, come in for nothing. But companies seem to do that. Though, I mean, honestly, yeah, that's about the only problem, is, like, getting employees. Everything else, we've literally had it taken care of. I don't trust new reactors to come up until we... Yeah. Fair enough. We need to shut down the oil and gas monopoly. And coal. Those motherfuckers need to stop it. They need to stop being so rich. They are like, you wonder why the Earth is, like, getting hotter? These motherfuckers are being, like, given billions for the hurt the Earth juice. And, like, it's not even, like, the cars that are the worst thing. It is, like, all our electricity. They would just do an urgent. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you the oil and gas companies would, like, pay somebody to fuck it up. Like, they would pay to get, like, Homer Simpson hired at one of those places. Like, it's just... The Earth is just one dumbass Simpsons joke. And they would just, like... You know what I mean. It's just, like... I hate how it's just, like, the only thing keeping us from actually having good energy is a bunch of corporations. Like, clean energy is that close to being in our grasp, but no. I especially hate that, like, there are other countries that are generally pretty smart on stuff, but, like, yeah. But, like, they decide, oh, nuclear bad, so no more do that. Germany is the one that I can think of off the top of my head. Germany, since post-Berlin Wall, has generally been doing good stuff. Banning nuclear energy is not one of those things. That is probably the worst decision they could have ever made. Especially since, like, if they want to fight climate change, then what the fuck are you doing for energy? And, like, here's the thing. There are downsides to every type of energy. Yeah, coal. They're still doing coal. Great. Great. Yeah, that's like... yeah, no wonder. Okay. Bro, I live in a coal mining town, and I hate coal. I know for a fact how bad the coal industry is, because I've had, like, field trips to, like, shut down coal mines in my area, and they're, like, the most, like, unsafe places you could ever be. And we all had to be in, like, we had to wear, like, safety gear to go down into these places. I was in, like, maybe the 3rd grade when we did this. And it taught me a lot. It taught me that, holy shit, people were in here. Kids were in here. Because that's how, like, the world worked then. And kids had jobs for no fucking reason. And it's like, bro, like, not only we're supposed to progress, yeah, we are. Like, oh shit. Give me 1 second. Yeah, the game I accidentally closed the game. Whoops. Gladly. I think it's, a quote that goes so hard, and it's about video game graphics. I mean, hey, video gaming quotes do go hard, though. Do you have it off, chance? It goes, your generation knows nothing but stagnation. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it really be like that, because, Did you see the people who were proposing, like, child labor in certain states? And I'm like, bro, the children do not yearn about the mines. Millennial shitting on older game graphics. Yeah. Because, I mean, I understand that sentiment completely, because I think, like, besides indie corporations, I mean, not corporations, companies, fuck. Besides indie devs, we have had no, like, nothing but, like, the ultra-realistic graphics games. And it is just, like, filling hardware space. Like, sorry, I slipped up, okay? I slipped up. I didn't mean to say that. Indie devs, like, are experimenting. Yeah, Cyberpunk 2. Cyberpunk Squared is, like, it sounds awful, honestly. Sounds like something Todd would do. Yeah, let's just keep shitting on Todd. But yeah, like, I've seen so many creative art styles from indie developers. Like, A Hat in Time had a nice one. What was another good game with one? Deltarune / Undertale. Slarp. Like, all sorts of games that have nice art styles that aren't like the samey same old. And it's honestly it's getting better. It is getting better. It's just that it needs to get better faster. Like, indies can only like keep the market for different art styles up so long because there's only like these games take a while to make. If you have like only 1-2 people, maybe a small team working on a game, it's going to take a while to put it out. We need the video game equivalent of Spider-Verse, yeah. We really do need the... I need to watch the new Spider-Verse. But yeah, we need like... We need an art style renaissance. Like, oh yeah, Pizza Tower was a good game with graphics. The creator's questionable, man. But, okay, I need to see that movie. But yeah, like, Pizza Tower had a good art style, Rock of Ages has a good art style, all 3 of those games. Honestly, I could just look in my Steam library and probably find a bunch. So... Lobotomy Corporation, like... Actually, any of the, Project Moon games. Because they have, like, a anime-inspired art style that doesn't overdo it on, like, the anime. And I really like it. Oregon Trail had a good art style for what it was doing. Terraria, what else? What else? That's all I can think of for right now, but, like, as soon as I figure out, like, other games, like, I will just, like, list a shit ton. Like, I want more games that, do something, like, neat with their art style, like Borderlands, like SMT, like, what else? Fuck, I'm blanking. You know what I mean, though. Like, just whatever isn't, like, the ultra-realistic. Because as much as I like Red Dead and, like, the occasional, like, Call of Duty game, they aren't the best. And their graphics will always, like, not age well. Any realistic game, its graphics will not age. Because that's the problem. As like the hardware gets better, what ends up aging better is stylized graphics, and not like, oh, here's what a person looks like. We tried to render a person as realistically as possible. And then like 2 decades later, it's like, this doesn't have enough polygons. Look at his arms. Like Half-Life, for instance. Half-Life 1 is like, Gordon Freeman is a fucking block man. He doesn't look like a human person. He looks like a block man. And the like in the next couple of years, when we end up with like games that look like real life, like no difference between walking outside and like being in this game, we're gonna end up with that like situation of, this doesn't look like a person anymore, it looks like a video game person. The graphics aren't gonna keep up with realism. Because realism is always getting redefined. At least when it comes to like the hardware capabilities. Because now we're getting games where you can see like the individual pores on a character's face. And suddenly everything that doesn't have that is suddenly not realistic anymore. It's crazy that that's like something that's going on. It's like, we don't need this. We don't need to see pores on a character's face. What we need is a character. Like, it's like, yeah, it's nice, but it's not nice when it takes up like several hundred megabytes to render each pore. And like the game's like a terabyte in size. I don't want to like shell out like $700 for a petabyte of storage just to have it filled in the next year. This really is like the rant episode, isn't it? This is the episode where I go off about everything. You need a crypto mining rig to run the next Call of Duty. Yeah, exactly. At that point, you might as well just destroy Activision Studios and restart, because, like, bro, those people are going wilding. Those motherfuckers wilding over there. Microsoft just dissolved them. Like, let's be honest, we do not need Activision anymore. They're a blight. Especially after, like, what I heard happened to Overwatch 2, where they canceled the PvE, and then they uncanceled it, but now it's paid. And it's like, bruh, wasn't the point of Overwatch 2 to have the PvE? Like, no fucking way am I paying extra money for the PvE. That is insanity. Like, no wonder why people are mad at your company. You're running it into the ground. Like, you're abusing your workers. You're not, like... You're just not doing great, generally. Capitalist hell world, burn it. Yeah. I understand that, yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised Microsoft hasn't gotten hit with even more antitrust lawsuits in the last few years. Because they're going crazy with, like, buying things. They have Bethesda and Activision now. Like, they own, like, a third of the companies I've been talking about. Which is crazy. That is, like, no man should have that much. And yet, like, Microsoft and, like, Disney and, like, other big corpos, Discovery, I guess, they own it all. Like, fast forward 9 years, yeah, they had to give extra coal to get, or something, to get the EU off their back, yeah. Like, fast forward 9 years, and, like, corpos are gonna own everything. They're going to own the shirt off your back. Like, give it a year or two, and, like, corpos are going to start owning your life. Like, Amazon is going to put its branding on my ass, or something like that. Yeah, Twitch, Mr. Bezos, if you can hear me, do not do that. Please. Dear God. Not that you're gonna listen to me. This is the rant episode. This really is. This is the get mad at companies episode. Elon is... Of course Elon is. Let's be honest. What do I expect? Elon is... Next is gonna be Elon is building a child labor camp. It's going to happen. That man-child has become, like, the poster boy for, like, conservative asshole. Because he got cucked by a trans woman. That's literally what happened. He got... His wife left him for somebody who loves her, and he just became an asshole. Like, more of an asshole, honestly. He was already rich because of slavery. He just got worse. Oh wait, he has a trans kid? Holy shit. Oh no. Oh man. That child. Ugh. You named your child a fucking, like, somebody's password. And you get mad that, like, that they're, like, not the gender that they were born as, like... Elon disgusts the shit out of me. They left them in... Awful. Awful, awful, awful. That should be illegal. That should be illegal. Literally should be illegal. So, like, are they like a trans? Like, what is their what they gender? Because I don't want to. I don't want to miss. I don't want to mess up. He needs to be careful about what you say, Frog. There's a possibility that, like, because in Minecraft has become like a thing that, like, governments are now watching out for that. I would be careful saying that kind of thing, but yeah, I think that Elon really needs to be sent to Mars with no way home. His employees need to, like, send him to Mars, and then, like, when he gets there, it's like, woo, mission successful, and then they cut off comms with him and do not turn it back on. And the rocket leaves without him. That man needs... The richest man on Earth needs to be humbled in the most, like, the most ridiculous way possible. Because if we try to humble him any other way, he gets worse. He only gets worse. Daughter. So, their pronouns are she, her, right? I mean, that too. That too. Okay. Just making sure I wasn't, like... Yeah. Just making sure I wasn't, like, screwing up, with calling them, like, the wrong thing. So, she's... I hope she's doing well. I do not wish it upon anyone to get disowned. Because I know how badly... I know personally how badly it feels to know that people in their life don't actually love them, and that they love an idea of them that is not true, and they just fantasize about you being their perfect little bitch who doesn't question things and does everything they want, and then dies at 20 from a heart attack. I know how that feels. It isn't great. Anyways, chopping wood. The American dream. Yeah. There's a reason I can never be a parent. Because, like, the only way I know how to parent is how I was parented. And how I was parented is the absolute worst. And I would never do that to another human being. Nobody should live that way. Nobody should ever be treated like that, and yet there are, like, hundreds of kids that are. Because we just created, like, the perfect, like, We create like a system that supports that. Living vicariously through your children is supported by like every part of like the American life. I don't want to have kids. Yeah. I mean, my reason is similar in that I don't know how to take care of a child, and I know this for a fact because I worked as a camp counselor for a month, for like a summer, which was about like a month and a week. And I'm like, yeah, I can't take care of children. There's no way I'm doing this. There is like only two ways I know how I would be a parent, and neither of them is good. And I don't want to bring someone into my life that I would end up torturing accidentally or purposefully. I do not want to see anyone else suffer at my hands like that. Honestly, I think it's more mature of me to realize I cannot be a good parent than to force myself to be a parent. Because it means I understand my own abilities and my own ability to change and grow as a person, and that changing to take care of a child is not something possible for me. Because I tried it before. The motherfuckers downstairs right now, they're not getting grandkids. That's a fact. They may be like, I hate how incessant they are and like, oh, why don't you date one of the girls in college? And it's like no, I'm not really interested. And it's like, you know, I can't say like I have a girlfriend because then they'll ask who, and then I'll have to lie. But like, I know they asking me because they want grandkids someday. They want grandkids. I ain't giving them that. The best you're getting is a hairless cat. Even if you stay in my life, honestly. Like, these motherfuckers have warranted me burning bridges. And I'm getting ready to do so. It would take a lot for me not to do that. But yeah, in other words, I want a Gremlo cat. I want a hairless Bingus. I want the funny. I think they're cute. And if anyone who has allergies comes to my house, they're less likely to have a allergy episode. And also, I think they're kind of pretty, like in their own way. Like possums. Possums are cute in their own way. The Sphinx cat is like the cat equivalent of a possum. It's adorable, and it's an acquired taste. Little Grimblows, yes. Scrimble. The Scrimble. The Bingus. But yeah, the most the best I can do is a pet. And even then, I would probably have to get trained to be able to take care of a pet, because, like, every time I've had a pet in the past, which was, like, either a fish or a crab, I was not the one feeding it because I was ADHD brain and did not know it for, like, the next 12 or so years. So, I just forgot. Like, consistently forgot. And honestly, if it weren't for the fact that, like, I'm that I figured out how to, like, how to get myself more on schedule with things, I would have, like, no shot at having a pet. Because I would completely forget about it. But, I have trained myself to be more time efficient and more time managing and a little less spontaneous. And with the help of, like, Adderall or something, I could probably end up getting after I move out, because apparently my parents don't. My parents trying to gaslight me that I don't have ADHD and that I'm in fact just quirky or just forgetful or lazy, instead of, hey, I have one problem with my brain, maybe I have more. They don't want to admit that. Yeah, it is gross. Because they won't even admit I have autism. They'll say I'm on the spectrum. And they think that means autism adjacent. And it's like, I've been told that the doctor told them they don't have a name for the type of autism. So they take that as, it's not autism, it's something else. And they think it makes me their little genius Sheldon Cooper motherfucker. They think I'm little Bazinga boy, which I am not. I am not the funny Bazinga man. And I hate that they keep calling, they think I am. They need to stop watching Young Sheldon, because they think that me. It is not. Honestly, I've been legitimately thinking about, like, configuring the parental controls on the television and blocking them from Fox News and Young Sheldon. Because, like, they need to stop watching that show, but if they think that's how I am, like, they don't know me at all. They are being gaslit by the television. They think the funny comedic child is me. That's what I'm planning. That's what I'm planning. Believe me. I have this all planned out. I've had it planned out for months. And I'm moving to the one place they would never follow me. A Democrat-run city. Because they fucking hate those. They will not shut up about how that's, like, the worst thing ever. So, I know for a fact they would not follow me there. Because honestly, I would rather get shot than live with these motherfuckers for another 8 years. And that says a lot. Wait, how much exactly do I have? Holy fuck. That is a lot. But yeah, I've been like ready to burn bridges and leave for like years. Like 3. Because that's about as how long as I've been like forcibly out. It happened like months before COVID is when I was like forced out and then like immediately forced back into the closet. And then I was forced to stay with my family for like entire like weeks because like because of COVID. I don't know how to feel about my dad, honestly. My mom's the one who's abhorrent. My dad is like he'll be like fine most of the time, and then he'll like make a comment that's like, why the fuck would you say that? Sir, why would you say that? What prompted? It's like the Peter Griffin meme. It's like, what the fuck, bro? I just sat down. Why would you start a conversation like that? Okay, so you understand, so our dads are like the same. My mom will not shut up about it like 24/7. She regurgitates Fox News at me maybe 4 to 5 hours a day. And she watches it the rest of like the 19 hours of the day. Oh, my mom's constantly watching Jesse Waters or whatever his fucking name is, like constantly. And she's like, look at these dumb people living in these dumb Democrat cities, and it's like showing these people like answering questions wrong, like dramatically wrong, and it's like, I'm pretty sure those clips are like they pick people they know are going to give those answers, and they like curate them. Cause like you know that people aren't that fucking stupid, and if they are, it's because they're being put on the spot. Those things are all like curated and not like. My dad is liberal, but super. Ah, that is a different situation from mine. No, my parents are both very conservative. Like, very. I am so glad they have not seen anything from Matt Walsh. That is the only solace. Because if they have, they would be awful. So much more toxic than already. Because, like, here's the thing. There is a pipeline from wanting, oh my god. Okay. That's not great. They start at, like, wanting the economy to be better, which, like, I think everyone wants that. It's just that the Democrats aren't gonna fucking provide that, because the Democrats are fucking stupid and, don't understand that, like, just actually give us socialism, or, like, whatever. And then, like, they find one, like, right-wing talking head, and then they find another, and then it just keeps going down until they get worse and worse. All paid by different billionaires. Yeah. I hate how, people only talk about corruption in the Democrat Party. Both parties are very corrupt. Every politician, no matter how big, is being paid by somebody. Being paid, like, dirty money by someone. And you know it. We all know it. It's obvious. And yet they only seem to care when it's the party they don't like. I, personally, don't like either party, and think they both should be arrested. Yeah, if we should arrest all of them. We should arrest Biden, too. I think Biden's dumbass. Oh, she does? I didn't know that. Damn, she's worse than I thought. I just knew that she was like a security threat. Good. Bro, what the fuck? I mean, sis, shit. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. I didn't mean bro in that kind of way. What the hell? And this is why I don't trust either party. I think they're both bad. I think we need to dissolve parties, because, like, when this country was founded, George Washington literally said, "Don't create a two-party system." And what did Jefferson and Hamilton do? Create a two-party system. Both those motherfuckers are the downfall of the U.S. Between Hamilton and his big-ass ego, and Jefferson and being a fucking hypocrite all the time. Like, we really need to just say fuck it and dissolve the parties. You would think that would happen after January 6th, but no. Yeah, you're talking about Washington, right? Yeah, everyone seems to forget he started the war between Britain and the natives in 1756. Yeah. Everyone forgets that. This motherfucker caused France and England to fight over Pittsburgh because he accidentally got like two French diplomats killed. This dumbass could have just like not shot at them, and everything would have been okay. And now we have him to blame for America. I mean, hey, it could be wet. It could be worse. Okay. It was nice talking with you. But yeah, it could be worse. I could be French. I guess, since nobody else is really in chat, I guess we can do some fighting, because that will be a bit more exciting. Um, once we fill this inventory, I'll go and, start. We can slaughter some cows. Why not? Gaming, 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 gaming. I think now's about time we change the music a bit. There we go. Now we can. What is Scape Ape? Oh! Okay, nah. There we go. That's some good ass music. Wait, actually, I need to grab something before I do that. Let's get killing some cows. Let's get... It's kill mode time. Now we're really gaming. Gaming. Brings me back to the good old days of playing this game. Back before I had taxes. Gaming. This is actually a bit too easy. Maybe... Maybe the giants would absolutely murder me while I'm not wearing any armor like this. Cause like... Yeah, I don't think that would be a good idea. Maybe something a little stronger. Not sure about the wilderness, but like... Oh, the barbarian mine. Oh yeah, I could totally do that. Yeah. That's a good idea. is so nostalgic. This reminds me of back when I played this in like 2006 and like back in 2015 when I got back into it. Those were the days. Wait, it wasn't 2006. Okay, now that I think about it, it was probably like 2009 or something like that. Let's go, baby! Hell yeah. Fight, fight, fight! Oh, nice. We're doing some fighting now. We're in the, Barbarian Village dungeon. And we're fighting mostly Minotaur at the moment, but there's other stuff we can fight. I want to see how low I can go with, no armor. Because, like, I bet I can get pretty far in this dungeon with no armor. Honestly, the main thing that got me excited to play it was Was this guy's Iron Man Skyrim walkthrough? Okay then. I didn't know about that. Also, this entire dungeon's gimmick is asking you to two-factor authenticate in this game. Which to best me. I believe I've already... Yep. Okay. Now is when we start getting into harder territory. Oh, we got other people down here. This is the part of the game where we get into some Terraria-ass enemies. Like, Flesh Crawler is something I expect out of Terraria, honestly. But yeah, I would love to see a challenge run in Skyrim like that. How long can I last in this dungeon without armor? Because I hate how this game doesn't let you just wear, like, stuff over armor, like how in Terraria or in the newer version of RuneScape it does, which, like, I don't like the newer RuneScape for other reasons. But, so I can't be Banui, but also have armor on. It's one or the other. So I'm going to... So we're just kind of YOLOing this. And if I die, I end up losing all of my, holiday rewards do not, respawn if you die. So, if Bunny dies, Bunny dies. That is just a quirk of this game. Maybe I should have brought food. I definitely should have brought food. Okay, I'm getting ready to run in case things get way too hairy. Why are these zombies gotta get all up nice and close to me? Okay. We're getting out. There we go. Okay, so now we... There we go. Yeah, I should get food before I just die and lose everything. That would be a better idea. Also, I hope your burger was amazing, because, like, I love myself a good burger. Nobody can stop me from burger. The two genders, or badass armor GF or soft Banui, yeah. Also, yes, that nice. Yeah, give me all of those. There we go. You know what? I'm going to equip pants and the plate. There we go. Now we have a compromise, because I still have the scarf on. And I still got the head and the feet on, so... Still very Banui, but also armor. Actually, I should probably eat one of those right now. Yeah. Wait. That was... That... You saw that too. That was the Legend of Zelda reference, right? Pretty sure that was. I think here's a good grinding spot because there's a door right behind me, just in case things get hairy. This truly is the gamer spot. A completely different type of G spot. The gamer spot. Ah! Oh shit. Wait. There we go. Fixed it. Hello. We are currently doing the grinding. We have found the G spot, the gamer spot. The true gaming experience. Currently killing giant bugs. Oh, what's that game called? The one with the locusts. Gears of War. Gears of War, that's what it was. Yeah, you're playing Gears of War? Nice. Good to hear, honestly. You haven't played that game in a while, so it's nice to see you coming back to it. Oh, hey-oh! Oh my god, everyone's coming in now. Archer, you missed me talking about nuclear, energy. And how it's been slandered. Also, I am, trans-Benui. Oh, how are you doing, Archer, by the way? Doing good? Wow, holy shit, they're swarming. Like, they're lining up to beat the shit out of me. And they're all getting their ass beat. The Bone Mulcher. The plasma cutter from, like, Dead Space is better as a weapon than an actual, like, mining tool, let's be honest. Like, that is, like, the most effective, like, murder weapon I've ever seen. You just absolutely slice through someone. Also, this is a pretty ridiculous amount of enemies just congregated around me. In the remake, all the guns kick ass and are sandals. Makes sense. I've not seen the remake yet. I was also told to completely like avoid one of the games because there are several scenes that would absolutely trigger a panic attack out of me. Which is unfortunate, because I would like to, play one of those games. I hope you don't mind me asking, but how is it frog gender? Also, so when I meant like panic attacks, I mean like if something gets stabbed in the eye, that throws me into like literal panic attack, and I would not be okay for like the next hour. Oh, nice. Oh! Oh, great, that's... Shit. Yeah, no, I can't play either of the first two games. That would... Oh. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that is... No, 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 no. I am not doing that. Holy shit. Holy shit, no. Is it... Oddly specific question, is it pointed down towards the eye, and the eye is like at the bottom of the screen, and it's like mostly grayscale monochromatic? Is that what the scene looks like? Okay. 'Cause I was gonna say, the thing that first triggered that, it is a needle going towards an eye in that exact situation. And man, it screwed me up. I have never been the same since. Yeah, that fucked me up. Like a hell of a lot. Like, I've been thinking of trying to stream, Spooky's House of Jump Scares or Jump Scare Mansion or whatever. But there's one monster in the game that that has like an eye thing as a death screen, and it just like it shows pretty gorely detailed eye stabbing, and I do not want to. I'm like scared of chancing it. Because I would rather not have a panic attack on stream. Especially because there's the chance I get some attention I would not like. If I were to have a panic attack in the middle of the day. Is there any mods for the remake that completely takes the eye stuff out of the game? Because that is literally the only thing that would keep me from playing that. Like, I don't care if it's taken out in the least subtle way possible, like, how in the 2 South Park games, there was, like, if a scene was banned, they would just, like, show, like, a really dumb screen saying, like, oh yeah, this country doesn't like this shit. Or whatever. Like, I would rather have that than actually experiencing that. I don't care if it breaks my immersion, I would rather not go into a panic attack. Do you know about any mods that do that? Or, like, that just get rid of that? Or... First game has it, but it doesn't show it nearly as awfully. Still, here's how bad it's been. I was watching, like, a cartoon. Like, a cartoon meant for, like, family audiences. And that happened. And it threw me into a panic attack. It is bad for me. I cannot handle even, like, the least extent of it. This is, like, a debilitating thing when it comes to horror. Because I like horror. I just hate that shit so much. That, like, any horror movie that does that, I just stop watching it and, like, after that. After I finish having a panic attack. And, sadly, it is, stopped me from watching some good-ass fucking movies. I think, I can't remember which, movie it was, but, like, it was one of the newer Chucky movies. It was, like, either, like, Cult of Chucky or, like, the other one that released, like, back in 2017, I think. It had one scene that was really bad for that, and it fucked me up. Only part of any horror movie that stayed with me for, like, years. Because it fucked me up so badly. Okay. We normal mode now. We normal mode. But yeah, like... There's a video log that shows it in skippable. Okay. Thank goodness I could actually play the first game. Okay. So is the second game in the remake, by the way? Oh my god. Wait, I need to get out of here. I need the frog. Frog. Oh my god. Zombie, please stop. Zombie. I need to talk to frog. I need to talk to frog. Talk to frog. Where's the princess? Talk to... Damn it! Well, I mean, she wanted to get turned back anyway, so, like, that was not happening. I'm sorry, but I'm leaving you as a frog. Yeah, exactly. Cringe. Cringe frog wanting to be turned back into a person. Yeah, absolute failure. She stays a frog. Live with it. Like... We do not turn frogs back to humans in this house. They stay frogs. You don't know how much of a blessing it is. It's really funny that I got specifically that event, though. Like, absolutely ridiculous, because you're in chat, and, like... The frog is in chat. And then the frog appears in-game. Frog in real life, yes. I don't know why, but you saying frog in real life reminded me of the really dumb meme where the kid's like, Super Mario in real life, and then he just eats a plate of spaghetti. Yeah. Spaghetti! And then he just, like, eats the entire bowl of spaghetti. I've not seen that video in a good bit. Very funny, however. We are gaming. sisters, we are... Oh my god. My headset almost committed suicide. It just tried to jump off my head. This game has so many fucking blurbos. It's so surreal. I love this game. My blurbos are in it. There's a like an event. There's an event in that can happen, like the frog one or the frogs are back! How does this keep happening? Anyways, so there's an event where you try to free this one dude from jail using balloon animals, and they are living balloon animals. And, they are so blurbo, even though they are not given a name or anything. They just are. Man, there are so many frogs in here. Just like, they keep spawning. You really do. It does feel like you're just manifesting in the game, honestly. Spirit of Frog. It's like in a Souls game, whenever, like, invaded by Dark Spirit Frog. It would be funny if this game had like that mechanic from the Souls games, where you just had like somebody fucking appear in front of you as like a red ghost, and like suddenly you're fighting them. I mean, it would probably be annoying, but it would be funny watching it happen. The gaming. Yo, big hit, big hit. Hey, I think honestly, I don't know if I got much in me to keep, going, so I might just, quickly get out of this area and get wrapping up. I think we had a good run in this game too. We didn't do that shabby. I need a... Let me see. He looks... What's in the bag? Handwritten notes. Oh! Oh, it's this. Yeah, that's... I don't need it. Oh wait, I can sell that. Never mind. I'll take that. Everyone doing good? Feeling fine? Because I'm, like... Honestly, I'm just gonna be completely honest, I'm developing a bit of a headache. And so I think now's a good time to end stream. We've been going on for 2+ hours. And I'm not feeling the best. And I honestly, it's probably a symptom of work because it gets hot as hell in the kitchen. So I'm gonna finish up. Yeah. I'm gonna let's get a raid going. I think here's a good place to just Hey, for some reason, it's not, starting a raid. Like, I'm legitimately doing the thing to start a raid, but it's not. Let me try something. Did that work?